It's the kind of night you never remember in the morning. The kind that passes quietly, unnoticed, blending into 1,000 other ordinary nights you've lived before. The air feels normal, not too cold, not too warm. Somewhere far away, cities breathe slowly. Windows glow softly behind curtains. Streetlights hum. Cars rest along empty roads. Nothing feels urgent. Nothing feels wrong. Out here, far beyond where most people ever go, the desert stretches endlessly under a dark sky. Sand cools after the heat of the day. Wind settles into shallow footprints left days ago. A watchtower stands alone, half buried in sand, wood cracked from years of sun and wind. Sandbags stacked where hands once worked with purpose, now left untouched. No footsteps echo here. No voices carry through the air. No movement breaks the stillness. Just silence. A silence so complete it feels heavy, like it's pressing down on the land itself. This is how World War III begins. Not with explosions, not with chaos, not with sirens loud enough to tear you from sleep. It begins with a night that feels exactly like every other night you've ever slept through. Far from homes, far from roads, faint lights blow in places designed to never be noticed. Outposts built for observation, not action. Facilities meant to exist quietly, watching without being seen. These places were designed with one promise in mind. They would stay silent unless the world truly changed. Tonight, that promise fractures. While you turn in your sleep, while blankets shift and breathing remains slow and steady, deep underground, machines remain awake. Concrete walls surround a room that never sees daylight. Screens line the walls, glowing softly in shades of green and blue. Numbers refresh. Lines rotate in smooth, endless loops. The room hums quietly. A sound so constant it fades into the background, like white noise. Everything looks routine, reassuringly routine. This system has seen thousands of nights like this, thousands of false alerts, thousands of harmless anomalies that resolve themselves without consequence. Until one line hesitates. Just for a moment. Just long enough to be noticed. Not enough to trigger an alarm, not enough to justify panic. Just enough to feel wrong. A signal shifts slightly, as if something adjusted its position, as if something tested whether it could move unnoticed. No siren sound, no alarms flash red, no voice announces danger. The room stays calm, too calm. Someone leans closer to the screen, not because they're afraid, but because experience teaches a dangerous truth. War doesn't start loudly anymore. It starts quietly, carefully, almost politely. A dot appears on radar. Small, unremarkable. Then another. They don't rush toward anything. They don't behave aggressively. They don't announce intent. They simply exist where they shouldn't. Not fast, not dramatic. Just wrong. This isn't an attack. Not yet. It's something more unsettling than that. A question with no clear answer. Out here, the desert sky begins to change. Deep black fades into dark blue. Stars slowly lose their sharpness. Morning approaches like it always does, unaware of what's unfolding beneath the sand. Tall antennae stand frozen against the horizon, metal arms reaching upward, listening, collecting, waiting for clarity that never fully arrives. You're still asleep. Inside command centers, something subtle begins to shift. Messages hesitate. Screens respond just a fraction of a second slower than they should. Data pauses, then resumes, as if nothing happened. It would be easy to ignore, easy to blame on routine interference.
But subtlety is how modern disasters speak. Satellites don't fail dramatically. They don't explode. They don't fall from the sky and fire and debris. They disappear quietly. One signal drops, then another. A gap forms where certainty used to be. Silence spreads. Not the kind you hear, the kind you notice when something that should be there suddenly isn't. 3 phones ring in 3 different locations, different buildings, different countries, different time zones. 2 are answered. 1 keeps ringing, echoing softly in an empty room, vibrating against a desk that hasn't been touched in hours, until it stops. That unanswered call changes everything, because silence forces assumptions, and assumptions trigger protocols, and protocols were designed to move faster than humans ever could. Somewhere in the desert, lights stay on longer than usual. Generators hum steadily. Doors remain locked. No one sleeps now. A timer appears on a screen. It doesn't announce itself. It doesn't explain why it's there. 6 minutes. Not a dramatic countdown. Not a theatrical warning. Just a number. 6 minutes to decide whether what you're seeing is real. 6 minutes to decide whether to trust systems built to react faster than humans ever could. No speeches. No debates. No time to feel confident. Just decisions. Behind layers of concrete thicker than buildings, systems wait patiently. Steel doors sealed. Warning labels faded with age. These systems don't feel fear. They don't imagine consequences. They don't remember history. They only know instructions. They only ask one question: confirm or abort. Machines begin talking to machines, cross-checking data from different sources, running probabilities, simulating outcomes no one wants to see written out loud. People watch screens silently, hands still, breathing shallow. Speed has replaced judgment. Efficiency has replaced doubt. Control doesn't disappear in a dramatic moment. It doesn't shatter. It fades. Quietly. Smoothly. Efficiently. Signals travel faster than fear. Faster than hesitation. Faster than regret. By the time someone whispers, "Wait," the system has already moved on. This is how World War III actually starts. No speech is broadcast to the world. No first shot you can hear. No moment that feels historic while it's happening. Just invisible reactions stacked on top of each other, racing through networks at the speed of light. From the outside, everything looks calm. Military bases sit quietly under heavy skies. Flags hang still. Vehicles remain parked. If you passed by, you'd see nothing unusual. Nothing that would make you stop. Nothing that would make you worry. Inside, history has already shifted. Quietly. Morning arrives. Sunlight spills across the desert. Sand warms again. Long shadows retreat. The land looks peaceful, unchanged. People wake up. Phones unlock. Notifications refresh. Coffee brews. Routines resume. Life continues exactly as planned. Everything feels normal. But something is different. The silence feels heavier. The air feels thicker. You can't explain it. You can't see it. Not yet. History won't mark this moment clearly. There will be debates later. Arguments about timelines. Disagreements about responsibility. No single shot. No clear beginning. Just consequences unfolding slowly. Quietly. Relentlessly. While the world argues about what to call it. If World War III ever begins, you won't hear it. You won't see it. You'll miss the beginning, because you were asleep while history changed.